we can learn something about ourselves when we push forward. It's hard, it's not easy. We're humans, we have fear. But when we push ourselves, we really learn a lot of things. And I think that's what's happening with our partner families.
Everyone here is going through a struggle, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
My kids are getting a little bit older and they share a small bedroom. There's a lot of maintenance problems that come up.
We've had issues with leaks. When you have a lot of water leaks, you might be dealing with some type of mold.
Had issues with mold in the ceiling.
From the leaking ceilings, you got patches.
We go outside, it'll basically be on the balcony to do sidewalk chalk. I don't allow them to go to the playground or anywhere else unless I'm right there with them, because kids have gotten ran over out there.
Losing my son's dad, losing my own dad.
I was in a bad car accident back in 2018. I picked up my little brother from high school, and a lady had pulled out from a parking lot in front of us. There was no time to stop. Airbags didn't deploy. He got left with permanent brain damage. I broke my back. I had to take time off work to heal. I've had 6 spine surgeries. I need a total left hip replacement. It's a struggle, but the darkness doesn't ever last forever.
Looking back, it sets you back, and you can't stay back forever.
There is strength to push yourself.
So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm beating the odds. I've been beating the odds all my life, so I might as well just keep going.
It's really emotional, and I'm very grateful for it.
Nothing in this life is going to be easy. You're going to have a challenge. Otherwise, it's not going to be rewarding. Nothing's going to be rewarding if it was just handed to you.
I know that if you work with me, I will walk with you. I have faith in you. Join me there.
They've come in fearful, but they're hopeful, and they're definitely pushing themselves. You know, Jen is there to encourage them. Our team is there to encourage them. And I think they're going to really surprise themselves.
A lot of our families are doing so much. It's a lot of single parents, so their mother, father, caretaker, working full-time students, and then we've added another part-time job, because that's what this program is. It's a whole nother part-time job.
You know, we talk about what inspires us, and it's seeing these families working so hard.
And so I've always been prepared to share with people, oh no, it's not free. You have to work hard. You have to balance your life, your home life, work, and putting in those sweat equity hours and doing your classes.
It takes hard work.
You have to be dedicated, very dedicated. You have your sweat equity hours, you have your resource hours, you have your classes you have to do, you have your monthly meetings you have to do. You do have to put money into it. You have a deposit and a bank account that you set up specifically for your house.
Based on everything that I have going on from day to day, I'm like, this is a real investment. This is a real partnership.
For me, they're all successes because I know where they're coming from, and I know how much this is going to change their lives, not just for them, but for their kids. So the goal is that they leave here with a house, but my goal is much, much smaller than that. I just want to take some of that burden off of our families and to let them know that they can do it.
You really see this arc with families from when they are first accepted into the program and unsure, excited, nervous, but unsure.
Not gonna lie, when I first started Habitat, I was still kind of in my dark era, but being around everybody who is generally having a good time and trying to better their lives helped me better mine and not be so gloomy, so to say.
Don't be afraid to try new things. I mean, I was afraid to try new things. I led a team here at the Restore. That was a cool experience. I was scared to do it, you know, like I'm leading these people.
And you really start to see this arc of who they're going to become because they really start feeling empowered. And I think we do a great job of empowering families.
When they said, what would make you a good ambassador for Habitat? It's me putting my heart, and I want people to see. So that's my daily prayer is, Lord, I want you to be glorified in my life, and I want to make a difference and have an impact in somebody else's life. Let me be that light.
We are sharing God's love, and we hope that others see that in the work that we do, the actions that we do, the things that we're saying, the stories that we're sharing.
51 years old, and this would be my first mortgage. And so Habitat for Humanity is a perfect opportunity for a late start.
I dream to build on more for my son, making him feel like he's safe. This is just one step and that he can do more, or he can inspire other children to do more.
It's incredible because they are very inspiring, and I don't know if they hear that enough.
I am a full-time firefighter. I am in the process of passing my paramedic, so I can become a paramedic as well. I also am PRN at a dialysis clinic. After I get my house, my plan is to go Army Reserves.
They're giving my kids a chance at stability, and to me that's more than what I can repay.
The bedrock of stability in most any community is a percentage of people that own their homes. People that own their homes are more invested, they're more committed, they are more engaged in their community.
In 2025, we are going to have well over 33 families in the program. That's powerful. That shows the need, and we have a lot of work to do.
That is a massive undertaking when you think of that we were just a few years ago building 3 to 4. We're talking about building 4, 5, 6 times the number of houses that we were building every year. We've broadened the types of houses we're building, and so it's not only more, but it's meeting more of the needs of our community.
I really consider it an honor to be able to work at Habitat.
We are a trustworthy investment. You can depend that every dollar, every hour of volunteer labor, every donation that you make to the Restore, we do our very best to carefully steward that to maximize its impact.
I think it inspires each of us to be here each and every day to work with each other on this common mission.
That's where the trust and the faith comes in, that we are going to hold up our end.
I'm just completely jazzed by fulfilling our mission. I love any time that I see in play our mission being put into action in real tangible ways.
This job is so rewarding because I've been where our partner families are. I didn't grow up with a solid home base, so to speak. We moved around a lot, and all I wanted as I grew up was a stability and a home.
I just thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for this family. I thank you for building their dream, for this opportunity to be a part of it.
A big thank you to all the sponsors that support Habitat and support families like myself. I'm very, very thankful and blessed that we still have people around that actually enjoy seeing another person smile because of their work. And it just felt good as being a volunteer too, being able to do that and give back.
I'm grateful for the generosity, putting their heart into making my dream become a reality.
That love for others is fairly universal in almost every faith tradition, and even those that are not as part of any faith tradition would still hold that it's the right thing to do to demonstrate love.
Elkhart County is a really unique community. As a whole, we're just very caring. We're philanthropic, and philanthropic to the root of what that means, about really giving from your heart.
To put that love into action and not just talk about it, but to actually live it out. And I think every Habitat home is a living testimony to love in action.